Bonjour les adorables. Do you want to woo your Valentines this 14th of February and you're not quite sure where to go and what to say? I'm Llyane Stanfield and you are watching French Valentine with Llyane, where I'm giving you every day a suggestion of where to go with your Valentine and what to say. And these videos are going to be every day until the 14th of February, but they expire from Facebook. So if you would like to have unlimited access to all the 14 videos, please click on the link in the description of this video and become a Joëlette Insider. And this way you will have access to me, and I can give you the links to all the videos so that you can play and replay and learn the expressions that I'm sharing with you. Also, with these videos, I'm also giving you the rules of pronunciation that apply for each phrase that I am giving you every day. And if you want to be mastering these rules of pronunciation, please click in the link of the description, on the link in the description of this video to download the pronunciation cheat sheet. So today is day number 6, and I suggest that you go at Café Michalak in the 10e arrondissement. They have the famous boîte de chocolat en forme de cœur. Of course, they are not the only ones, but they are quoted in the media as the absolute top attraction for these particular chocolate boxes, and you are going to be delighted to offer one to your Valentine. And what would you say when you give her this this box of chocolates? Now, of course, I don't know if you are going to give her or if it's the lady that wants to give to him. I'm just going to stay with her, but you apply to your own situation. So what to say? J'ai le béguin pour toi. J'ai le béguin pour toi. I have a crush on you. J'ai le béguin pour toi. And you do have the writing in the description of this video. And so I'm going to share with you what rules of pronunciation are reflected in this particular expression. So AI is a rule of pronunciation in French. It's pronounced E, like in the English word egg. The E in this case, which is at the end of the word, is pronounced E because it doesn't have an accent. Béguin. Now the E in this word is pronounced E because it has an accent. And gain, this is a little more complicated combination. I'm going to start from the ending because it's easier to block this way, the letters. So IN is pronounced nasal E, so un, just like in the word vin. So un, and then GUI, I'm going to just keep it this way, just GUI, is pronounced gi, just bear with me. So GUI is pronounced gi because the U that is in between G and I makes the J sound G. So if you're a little bit confused, let me just back up a little bit. When G is followed by E, it's pronounced J or J. If it has an accent, it's going to be J. If it's not having an accent, if E doesn't have an accent, it's going to be Je. Now, like manger, for instance. Now, when we put a U between the G, no, pas manger. Manger has an E there. So, Gigi, it's a name. Gigi, G-I-G-I. That's going to sound G. Now, if I have a U between G and I, it's pronounced Gi instead of G. Gi. Now, putting all these 4 letters together, remember I told you that IN is pronounced N, and The G followed by the U is pronounced G and not J. So G-U-I-N is pronounced gain. So béguin. Pour, O-U is a rule pronunciation, is pronounced OU. And toi, O-I is pronounced wa, is a rule of pronunciation. O-I, wa, so toi. Breaking down the rules of pronunciation inside of the words this way will give you the confidence of always knowing how to pronounce a word even if you didn't hear it before. So know that I am going to always tell you when it's a rule of pronunciation that goes across the language, or if it's an exception, or if it's a rule of thumb, meaning it works this way, but not all the time. We do have exceptions. And so I don't believe that I said anything about exceptions today. No, so everything will pertain. Just look again, just to make sure that I have. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, pour. Pour is an exception. Why? Because the final R, a rule of thumb in French, final consonant is silent, but in this particular word, the final R is pronounced. So it becomes an exception. So this is how you should look at the pronunciation in French. Don't ask how it's pronounced. See the rules of pronunciation and you will be discovering the pronunciation on your own, unless it's an exception. And just so that you know, if you're a very beginner, don't worry about it, because most of the exceptions are taught in any program, including in my Joëlette Intensive. And if you are not a beginner, then definitely don't worry about it, because you may know already most of the exceptions. So this is what I had for you for today. I definitely encourage you to try Le Café that I recommended you today. And I'm hoping to see you tomorrow. I have another tip for you, another location where you can go with your Valentine, and another phrase or declaration, however you want to call it, another phrase for you. I'll see you tomorrow. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.